quiz, so honesty is the key to having fun. There are 5 bonus rounds, each with 6 questions, 5 worth 1 point, and a bonus question worth 2 points. The maximum score possible is 35 points. The quiz should last around 40 minutes. Please do not write answers in the comments and don't rely on what's posted there either. Let's get set, get comfy, and we will begin. Everyone can hear, I'm sure. Anyway, today's rounds consist of these topics. Luke Cooper, Neil Chatterjee, it's Richard Harvey. How you doing, people? So, Selhurst Park, players, past 3 seasons, who am I? And a lucky dip round. So round 1, Selhurst Park. Who designed the main stand which still stands today? Question 2. What is the full 6-digit postcode of Selhurst Park? What is the full 6-digit postcode of Selhurst Park? Evening, Paul. Nick Philpott, our very own, in there. Question 3. What is the current capacity of Selhurst Park? Question 4. What is the size of the pitch at Selhurst Park at the moment, length and width in yards? What is the size of the pitch at Selhurst Park at the moment, length and width in yards, please? There's no milk round, Paul, no. Question 5. What was the average attendance in the 2018-19 season at Selhurst Park in the Premier League? And the bonus question, Selhurst Park, when were the first floodlights installed at Selhurst Park? When were the first floodlights installed at Selhurst Park? Evening, Daniel Carlick and Terry Kirby, Stuart Lee. Round 2, players. Which Italian player scored his only goal for Palace against Leicester in December 1997? Simon, I'm having a shocker already. Quintin Solden won the Palace. Question 7. Which former Republic of Ireland striker scored over 100 goals for Palace? You must be able to get that one. That's very, very easy. I'm not going to read it twice. Evening, Steve Chandler. Question 8. Who holds the record for most goals in one season for Crystal Palace? Richard Harvey's having a mare as well. I think Jacob Smith's struggling as well. Question 9. Who is Palace's top goal scorer in the 1987-88 season, both league and cup combined? Who was Palace's top goal scorer in the 1987-88 season, league and cup combined? Question 10. Which Australian defender did the club sign in 2001? Which Aussie defender did the club sign in 2001? Players bonus question. Which player did we sign initially on loan from Man United in August 2014? So the easy players bonus question. Which player did we sign initially on loan from Man United in August 2014? Our own Nick Philpott said that was a tough opening round. Round 3. The past 3 seasons. Question 11. What shirt number did Lee Chung-yong wear in the 2017-18 season? What shirt number did Lee Chung-yong wear in the 2018 season? 2017-18 season. 12. What ground did Andros Townsend score his wonder goal of the 2018-19 season at? What ground did Andros Townsend score his wonder goal of the 2018-19 season at? Question 13. In 2017-18, where did Crystal Palace go on a pre-season tour? 2017-18, where did we go on a pre-season tour? Question 14. In the 2018-19 season, how many times did Luka Milivojevic score in the Premier League? In the 2018-19 season, how many times did Luka Milivojevic score in the Premier League? Question 15. In 2017-18, who knocked Crystal Palace out in the 4th round of the League Cup? 2017-18, who knocked us out in the 4th round of the League Cup? Past 3 seasons. Bonus question. 2018 season, what was Crystal Palace's final league position and how many points did we finish on? 2017-18 season, what was Palace's final league position and how many points did we finish on? I reckon some of you are definitely going to be struggling here. Round 4. Who am I? Question 16. I was born on the 15th of March, 1969. I started my career at Exeter. I played for Palace between 1997 and 1999. I signed for 1.5 million. I played for 11 teams over an 18-year period. Who am I? Question 17. I was born on the 3rd of November, 1963. This is the question that gives it to you. I signed for Palace 3 months short of my 22nd birthday. I played for 6 professional clubs. I played for England. I'm the club's 3rd highest goal scorer of all time. Who am I? Question 18. I was born on the 26th of September 1958 in Camberwell. I was a defender. I left Palace to play north of the river. I missed just one league game in a consecutive run of 156 games, starting in 1976 when Palace were in the third division. And the easy one, I won 86 England caps, scoring 1 goal. Who am I? Question 19. I joined Palace in 2014. I won the club's Player of the Year award for 2014-15, followed by the Players Player of the Year award for 2015-16. In July 2015, I signed a 5-year contract with the club, and I've scored 12 goals for the club. And lastly, I'm 6'4" tall. Evening, Jonathan Cook, Nigel Croucher. It's the last little bit, and that I think you get that. Who am I? Question 20. I was born in Zaire, December 1990. I've played for 3 English teams. I stated it was a dream come true in getting a move to the Premier League and thanked the players and manager at my previous club. In April 2014, I suffered a ruptured Achilles tendon while training and was ruled out for 6 months, missing the remainder of the season of the 2014 World Cup. I scored my first goal against Middlesbrough. Who am I? Bonus question. I was born on the 28th of December 1946. I managed Dulwich Hamlet between 1977 and 1981. Alan Mullery brought me to the club in 1983. I won the League Managers Association Championship Manager of the Year in 1994. I have managed Palace twice. Round 5, Lucky Dip. Question 21. What club did Palace sign club legend Julian Speroni from? Question 22. On the 25th of January 1995, Eric Cantona was involved in an incident at Selhurst Park that attracted worldwide headlines. He was sent off for kicking which Palace player? Who did Eric Cantona kick on the field that got him sent off? Evening, Sophia Lee. Question 23. In 2011, which player scored the best goal from an away team at Old Trafford, according to Gary Neville? It's the best goal ever, really. 2011, which player scored the best goal from an away team at Old Trafford, according to Gary Neville? 24. How far is it in miles, as the crow flies, straight line that is, from Selhurst Park to the Stadium of Light in Sunderland? You get plus or minus 10 miles. How far is it from Selhurst Park in a straight line to the Stadium of Light, Sunderland? Plus or minus 10 miles. Question 25 in the Lucky Dip. What is the capacity of the Holmesdale stand? What is the capacity of the Holmesdale? Lucky dip bonus question. What team did Alan Gunn referee for our 1990 FA Cup final replay allegedly support? Who did the referee support in our 1990 FA Cup final replay? Alan Gunn. Boo. Answers in 2 minutes. Get yourself a cup of tea. Englishman, Scotsman and Irishman go for a drink at a pub. Those were the days, eh? All right, I'll get me coat. Minute and a half, you get the answers. Tim Richards, I knew I should have stayed asleep. In New Zealand, mate, I can't believe you've got up for us. It's a good effort, really. Andrew Adams, it's hard, isn't it? Are you guys off tomorrow? Just trying to see if I have work coming in overnight. Well, I'm off tomorrow anyway, which is nice. Not had any time off because we're working in empty buildings on our own. No one else is allowed to go where we go, so it's good for me. But there won't be any more bad jokes, don't worry. He's got me on. Has he got me? Let me just try how to turn this off. God, I don't want you all watching. You're still in bed, Tim. Good effort. Will this be available later? It will be, Jonathan, yes. Daniel Garlick's a great quiz. Thanks, Daniel. Down to our people behind the scenes. Lisa's bra hanging up behind us. What, in the kitchen? Lisa. She wished. Be about that deep now. Andrew Adams gel. Okay. So Selhurst Park. Here we go. Who designed the main stand, which still stands? It was Archibald Leach. Was in the 1924-1925 season. Question 2, the answer. What is the postcode of Selhurst Park? And the answer is SE25 6PU. It's a London postcode, not a Surrey one, but a London one. Reckon a lot of you are just going to be 1 from 2 here. Question 3, what is the current capacity of Selhurst Park? And the answer is 25,486. 25,486. Question 4, what is the size of the pitch at Selhurst Park at the moment in yards? And the answer is 110 by 74 yards. Question 5. What was the average attendance in the 2018-19 season at Selhurst Park in the Premier League? And the answer is 25,455. just 31 lower than the actual capacity. Selhurst Park bonus question. When were the first floodlights installed at Selhurst Park? And the answer is 1953. The floodlights were installed consisting of numerous poles around the three sides of terracing and four mounted on the roof installations of the main stand, but were replaced years later by mounted pylons on each corner and 60 installations on the main stand. Okay, this is the players section. Which Italian player scored his only goal for Palace against Leicester in December 1997? And the answer is Michel Padovano. I'm pretty sure some of you got that. Question 7. Which former Republic of Ireland striker scored over 100 goals for Palace? And the answer is Clinton O'Morrison. He scored over 100 goals in 2 spells for Palace. Question 8. Who holds the record for the most amount of goals in one season for Crystal Palace? And the answer is Peter Simpson, 54. 54 goals in a season. Holy moly, you must have been mustard. It's in the 1930-1931 season, 46 in the league, 8 in the FA Cup. It still stands as a club record. Mark Bright, in comparison, with 24, signed from Leicester in November 1986. That's not right. Hang on a sec. Still stands as the record. Mark Bright's is 24. Who was Palace's top goal scorer in the 1987-1988 season, both league and cup combined? And the answer is Mark Bright, 24. And he was signed from Leicester in November 1986. 2 answers in one question there. My Benteke poll. Question 10, which Australian defender did the club sign in 2001? And the answer is Tony Popovic. Good player, liked him, big art. Signed from a Japanese club, Sanfrecce Hiroshima, August 2001. Later returned as number 2 to Dougie Freedman. The bonus question, which player did we sign initially on loan from Man United in August 2014? It's very, very obvious. It was Wilf Zaha. After an unsuccessful 2013-14 season with Man United, spent partly on loan at Cardiff City. Zaha returned to Palace in August 2014 on a season-long loan before rejoining the club on a permanent basis. I think he scored that goal against Newcastle, didn't he? First game back. Fantastic. So the past 3 seasons. Question 11. Which number did Lee Chung-Yong wear in the 2017-18 season? And the answer is number 14. Number 14. It would take Benteke 54 years to score that many. You're absolutely right. Question 12. What ground did Andros Townsend score his wonder goal of the 2018-19 season at? And the answer is the City of Manchester Stadium, which is now currently known as the Etihad So if you had City and Manchester Stadium, you were right. If you had the Etihad, you were wrong. Evening, Laurie Scott. Question 13, 2017-18. Where did Crystal Palace go on a pre-season tour? And the answer was Hong Kong, where we played in the Asia Trophy with Liverpool, West Brom and Mets. Past 3 seasons. Question 14. In 2018 season, 2018-19 season, how many times did Luka Milivojevic score in the Premier League? And the answer is 12. He scored probably 11 penalties and 1 free kick, maybe 2. Question 15. In 2017-18, who knocked Crystal Palace out in the 4th round of the League Cup? And the answer is Bristol City. It was 4-1 in a game that we dominated in the early stages, taking the lead with a goal from Bakary Sako in the 21st minute and missed numerous gilt-edged opportunities after. Past 3 seasons. Bonus question. 2017-18 season. What was Crystal Palace's final league position and how many points did we finish on? The answer was we finished 11th on 44 points. Okay, who am I? Question 16. I was born on the 15th of March, 1969. I started my career at Exeter. I played for Palace between 1997 and 1999. I signed for 1.5 million. I played for 11 teams over an 18-year period. And the answer is, if you get this, you've done well. It's Kevin Millar, Millar. Question 17. Who am I? I was born on the 3rd of November 1963. I signed for Palace 3 months short of my 22nd birthday. I played for 6 professional clubs. I played for England. I'm the club's 3rd highest scorer of all time. And the answer is obviously Ian Wright. I know you all got that. Who am I? Question 18. I was born on the 26th of September 1958 in Camberwell. I was a defender. I left Palace to play north of the river. I missed just 1 league game in a consecutive run of 156 games, starting in 1976 when Palace were in the old 3rd division. I won 86 England caps, scoring 1 goal. And the answer is Kenny Sampson. Who am I? Question 19. I joined Palace in 2014. I won the club's Player of the Year award for 2014-15, followed by the Players Player of the Year award for 2015-16. In July 2015, I signed a new 5-year contract with the club. I've scored 12 goals for Crystal Palace and I am 6'4" tall. And the answer is Scott Dan. Who am I? Question 20. I was born in Zaire, December 1990. I've played for 3 English teams. I stated it was a dream come true in getting a move to the Premier League and thanked the players and manager at my previous club. 2014 April, I suffered a rupture of my Achilles tendon whilst training and was ruled out for 6 months, missing the remainder of the season and the 2014 World Cup. I scored my first Palace goal against Middlesbrough. And the answer is Christian Benteke. Who am I? Bonus question. I was born on the 28th of December 1946. I managed Dulwich Hamlet between 1977 and 1981. Alan Mullery brought me to the club in 1983. I won the League Managers Association Championship Manager of the Year in 1994. I have managed Palace twice. The answer is Alan Smith. I think many of you would have got that as well. The Lucky Dip Browns. Question 21. What club did Palace sign club legend Julian Speroni from? The answer is Dundee. Signed on the 13th of July 2004 for a fee of around £750,000 and went on to be the Club Player of the Year 4 times during his spell with the club. Lucky Dip, question 22. On the 25th of January 1995, Eric Cantona was involved in an incident at Selhurst Park that attracted worldwide headlines for kicking which Palace player? Who did he kick to get sent off? And the answer is Richard Shaw. Lucky Dip, question 23. In 2011, which player scored the best goal from an away team at Old Trafford, according to Gary Neville? The answer is Darren Ambrose. The famous goal was scored in the League Cup quarter-final on the 30th of November 2011, which we went on to win 2-1 in extra time. Anyone go to that game? Who scored the other goal? It's not for another point. Just asking. We know, but do you? A Lucky Dip, question 24. How far is it in miles as the crow flies? So it's like a straight line from Selhurst Park to a stadium like Sunderland, plus or minus 10 miles. And the answer is 249.2. Straight line. 249.2 miles. Lucky Dip, question 25. What is the capacity of the Holmesdale stand? And the answer is 8,329. 8,329. Lucky Dip. What team did Alan Gunn, the referee for our 1990 FA Cup final replay, allegedly, who did he support? I never knew this. I really didn't. I would have guessed Man United or Liverpool, but it actually was Brighton. It's a bit of a shocker, really. Christ. Oh, we lost. Right, that's the end of it. A massive thanks to both Nigel Croucher and Tom Clark Samuel for the questions. How did you do? Put your scores in the comments below. We'll read them out as we come to the end of this. John Cook, you thought it was 8,500. Well, that's not bad. Not bad. Neil Chatterjee, 14. So, yeah, Paul Holden, Nick Philpott, you were right. It was Glenn Murray. Stuart Lee, great quiz. Well done. Thank you. Appreciate that. Andrew Adams, 17. Very good. Very good. John Knox got 13. Andy Stacey, 12. Daniel Garlick said he got a poor 11. It's poor, really, Daniel. You're the lowest so far, mate. Go and give yourself a bit of a kicking. Laurie Scott, 25. 25? Holy moly, that's very good. Jonathan Cook, 15. Steve Chandler, 14. Helena Bamans, thanks, 12. Guys, sod all last week. Well, everyone got sod all last week. We got cancelled. Andrew Adams, thanks, guys. Always appreciated. No, and we appreciate you turning up to have a listen to me ramble and anyway, yeah, it was. You've done very well. Decent quiz master for a change. You know how it is, mate. Paul Glance, load of bollocks again. You don't expect anything else, do you, my lord? Hey, out there, lockdown in Spain. Get out of here. Paul Holden said 69 points he got. He wished. So they got 18. Very good. Andrew Adams said, Gel, superb performance. So much better than the last bloke. Thank you. He didn't say, I added that last little bit. He didn't really say that. I think we can pretty much wrap this up soon. We really do appreciate you guys turning up week in, week out for us. It makes it all. I know you're watching, Nick. I'm only doing it for the reaction. Don't worry, sunshine. It makes it all the worthwhile for us behind the scenes, you know. And everyone does work hard. I don't really. I just turn up and read the questions because I'm just too busy most of the time. But I can assure you that every other person behind the scenes works their socks off. And I know this took 3 days to prepare this last time, so they do take a lot of time. So when it got cancelled last week, you know, on Wednesday, it really was a bit of a. It really was not disappointing. So to get it done. But yeah, get it done this week has been a bit of a relief. So, but thanks very much, John. Nigel Croucher still there. But yeah, really, really appreciate it. Jonathan Cook, very quickly, can you ask the question? Go on in. If it's sexual, I'm not answering it. Laurie Scott was struggling at the start. Got 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6 wrong. Great quiz, thank you. Matt Master says, cheers, chaps. Like my golf score. Don't keep score. Paul Clark, lovely job, Jill. Better than them other 2 Muppets. It's harsh, but probably true, mate. Andrew Adams, virtual bingo. Oh, no. Anyway, Paul Holden, what's in Jill's fridge could be a bonus question. You don't want to see what's in there. It's all full of... In fact, it's full of anything. It's empty. Look at the size of me. Anyway, I think we can cap it at that. Thanks very much, everyone. Really, really appreciate. We got some support behind the scenes. I said that's really, really harsh on Nick and Lucy, Paul, and it is. There'll be someone else reading out the questions next time. We're all just going to share this as and when they come up. We'll let you know on our pages, our Facebook pages, either that or Twitter or Instagram. So keep an eye out for everything else. Keep an eye out for the Rambo little bit that he just did for us today that we put up, and for a lot of really good and up and coming stuff that we've got in the pipeline. Guys are working really hard behind the scenes, talking to a lot of people. You know, this stuff doesn't just happen overnight. It does take a lot of stuff, a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of persuasion, trying to get people to come on and spend their time, you know, talking to us for everyone else's benefit. So anyway, listen, everyone, have a great week. We'll let you know when we're on next, and stay safe. And like I said, the really important thing is just be nice. Thanks very much. Good night.